Today I'm listening to OG3NE sing Straight to You. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon patrons. You can be a Patreon patron too. Get all those details in the description box below. Now let's get started. So continuing my home isolation studio session kick, I am going with OG3NE's final home isolation session, Straight to You. I was excited when I flipped on the video and saw all of these little boxes filled with string players. I thought that was really going to be a fun one to do. So let's not delay it any longer. Let's dig in.
Running straight to you. It may seem we're going different directions. It turns out that we walk the same way. It may seem that I take you for granted when I doubt everything that you say. But you are as close as my shadow. Believe me. Even when the sky falls down, even when I'm all alone, even when it's dark outside, you'll be my light in. Even when it's cold in town, even when I'm feeling down, I keep running straight to you.
Oh my goodness, I love their unisons. Of course, they're sisters. We talked about this in the last video. When you have that genetic link, the sound is just incredible, even between brothers and sisters. It's just so special. I love how they're able to even time their vibrato. It's really fun to hear their voices interacting with each other, almost like stringed instruments. You can hear with the very clear tones, the vibrato, the color choices that they have. It's really beautiful. It's very cohesive, and their singing is just pristine and very enjoyable. Okay, so let's get back into it.
You may know how it feels when I'm lonely, but when it seems we're not on the same page, just do what I heart and you know it when I doubt everything that you say. But you are as close as my shadow, and we know even when the sky falls down, even when I'm all alone, even when it's dark outside, you'll be my light in. Even when it's cold in town, even when I'm feeling down, I keep running straight to you.
Okay, good. I'm going to stop right there. You know, something that really warms my heart is seeing all these musicians playing. Being someone who is around musicians a lot, this has been a very difficult period in history where we don't have work right now. There's no place to play. Everything's been closed. So it's just so lovely. It's very heartwarming for me to see these beautiful musicians making music again, even if it is from their own home. There's just so much clarity to the way that they sing. Each one of them, I know in Bohemian Rhapsody, I could really hear the different voices. This time it seems like there's more of a continuity where they really are able to sound like one another and yet still keep their own individuality as well. And there's just a lot of clarity. I think that goes back to the pristine comment that I made. Okay, let's keep going.
Nothing really matters as long as we're together. We'll grow all around the world. Love will keep us strong and true, bond so we can take on the world. Even when the sky falls down, even when I'm all alone, even when it's dark outside, you'll be my light in. Even when it's cold in town, even when I'm feeling down, I keep running straight to you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I have a feeling that I want to hear the rest of this without interruption. There's kind of a country feel to their sound on this one, which is, it just shows their diversity, because I feel like with Bohemian Rhapsody it was definitely keeping much more in that rock opera kind of vein. It just shows their ability to sing multiple styles, and it may not be a country song, but that just kind of the vocal quality, the flavor of it kind of reminds me of that. And the string arrangement is incredible, really beautifully done. The energy is so great. Okay, let's keep going.
Running straight to you.
Beautiful. Oh my. Okay, so let's deconstruct this one just a little bit more. I think some of my favorite moments in this piece were when you could actually just hear their voices by themselves. They have such an unusually beautiful sound together. I think it's because of the whole sister thing that they have going on. It's really unique and very special.
Running straight to you.
So what I love about this first verse is how you can hear each one of their voices individually. Very unique, very different from each other.
It may seem we go in different directions. It turns out that we walk the same way. It may seem that I take you for granted when I doubt everything that you say. But you are as close as my shadow.
And then they sing that gorgeous unison, prime unison. Prime unison means they're all singing the exact same note, and it sounds like one person.
Believe me.
Their blend is just outrageously good.
Believe me.
One thing I really love about the first chorus is the movement of the arrangement. You hear all of this movement going on around the melody line, which has already got a lot of energy and movement to it, and so it's just this beautiful burst of energetic wonderfulness.
Even when the sky falls down, even when I'm all alone, even when it's dark outside, you'll be my light in. Even when it's cold in town, even when I'm feeling down, I keep running straight to you.
Just a really lovely arrangement. Something I want to draw your attention to on verse 2. The girls are singing beautifully. Okay, put a pin in that for just a second. What I really want to draw your attention to is the top line of violins and violas making the little da-da-da-da-da as they're coming into different parts of the verse.
You may know how it feels when I'm lonely, but when it seems we're not on the same page, just do my heart and you know it when I doubt everything that you say.
Again, you can hear the movement. You hear the movement of all the different rhythms happening at one time, and it just gives so much life to what they are singing. It's just beautiful. The arrangement is bringing the lyric to life.
But you are as close as my shadow, and we know
OG3NE can sing. They're amazing. They're absolutely incredible. But this is a really fun experiment in being able to actually see what orchestral instruments are doing back there behind the vocalist that normally you don't see. You can't really see them. I want you to watch these string players just bring this song to life and see if you can listen for their parts.
even when the sky falls down, even when I'm all alone, even when it's dark outside, you'll be my light in. Even when it's cold in town, even when I'm feeling down, I keep running straight to you.
OG3NE's ability to flip on a dime into a crazy interval.
We'll grow.
To go from where they were
We'll grow.
to right? I mean, doesn't your heart just go, my heart is just exploding into a million pieces of joy.
We'll grow.
I love the part where the orchestra lays out where they sing All Alone and you're able to really hear their voices.
Even when the sky falls down, even when I'm all alone, even when it's dark outside, you'll be my light.
Those little windows gives the listener just a little respite. It's kind of like, oh, I mean, this whole thing is just so delightful. It's like eating a meal at a 5-star restaurant.
Even when it's falling down, even when I'm feeling down, I keep running, running straight to you.
Have you ever had a meal that has brought you to tears because it was so good? That is what I feel like we are experiencing here with this arrangement. It's so good. It's just so well written and so, oh, delicious. It has so much character, so many flavors to taste with your ears. Okay, I'm really going out on a limb today. Absolutely divine. Obviously, I did not like it at all. This is like when you send the plate back empty and you're like, I hated that. Wink, wink. It was incredible, right?
Running straight to you.
Well, that's it for me today. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and don't forget to share with someone you know loves OG3NE. You can ask me any question about your voice in the comments down below, on my blog at voicelove.co, on Instagram at The Voice Love Company, and now on Wizio.com. Get all those details in the description box below. Well, I love the fact that OG3NE has ended their home isolation series with this song. I think that it's just so lively, so beautiful, so joyous, really apropos for the fact that we are all little by little baby stepping back into our regular lives. I hope that this finds you and yours well wherever you are. Keep finding your voice and making your sound in the world today. The world is waiting for you to show up. And remember, you are loved. Bye, guys.